In this video, we'll talk about derivatives. First of all, let's understand the intuition behind this concept. Let's assume the most simple example. Assume that your sales are constant in 100, and therefore, even if you increase your marketing expenditure, your sales will remain the same. So they will not change, and therefore the derivative will be equal to 0. Now imagine, like in the previous video, that your sales are an increasing function of the marketing expenditure. Therefore, in this linear function, the derivative will be equal to the ratio between the change in sales and the change in marketing expenditure, like before, right? So this is equal to 4/5, which is basically the slope of our function. Now let's assume a more complicated case. The quadratic function and let's assume the one that we have used before, the one that was related with the revenues of the surfboards. So the expression was 1000p minus 5p to the square. In order to do the derivative, we usually make these parentheses around the expression and include in here a prime. So applying the derivative rules of the polynomials, you can see that the derivative is equal to 1000 minus 2 times 5p. And this is the graph of this derivative. Why do we need this graph? Well, we can see that the function is positive until a certain point when it crosses the horizontal axis, and then it starts being negative. So first of all, let's see what is that point. So we need that this is equal to 0, and therefore we know that the point is 1000/10, which is 100, right? Now, why do we need this? Well, we know that these functions are defined between minus and plus infinity, and that 100 is our point of interest. So, first of all, the derivative of revenues is positive until the point where p is equal to 100, and in here it takes the value 0, and then it starts being negative. What are the implications for our revenues function? Well, when the derivative is positive, the function will be increasing, and when it is negative, it will be decreasing. Therefore, we conclude that when p is equal to 100, we achieve the maximum possible amount of revenues. Let's see the graph again, right? So until p equal to 100, we see that the revenues are increasing, and after that, the clients do not buy so many surfboards, and therefore your revenues will start decreasing. So wrapping up,